Hello guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Ultra Moon. My name is Rabbit Luigi. In the last episode, we went around the various islands of Alola, and we caught every single Guardian in the game. There were many. There were only like 3. I mean, we caught one the episode before, and like they weren't too difficult. We caught one in 1 ball. We caught another in like 20 balls. It was okay. I feel like there's some good balance to the difficulty of catching certain legendaries, and what we're going to do now is take that and go kind of crazy with it, because inside the magical warpy sky vagina, I think if we can get in there somehow, leap into the warp hole indeed. Let's just quit for a second, because I just want to check my Pokemon. There are many legendary Pokemon. Now, I don't really know. I might need to sort of look this up at some point. Okay, yeah, so there are various warp holes we can go through in order to find legendary Pokemon in the ultra warp space. I don't really know, but what I'm gonna do is kind of go looking for some, because did I change the controls on this? I can't remember. There's a way of doing that. Like the first time you do it, you can change the controls. You ride on Lunana to travel to Ultra Wormholes. In other worlds. That's cool. Oh yeah, we got motion controls. I kind of wanted to change that. Okay, we can reset that. It needs energy. We absorb the round balls. You'll lose speed. Kind of bad. This one's a big warp hole. You'll be drawn towards it. It's kind of bad. Flashy, you can get legendaries. Any questions? I don't really know. We had this tutorial before, but I wasn't paying attention or something. I don't know. So I don't think I'm going to be catching every single legendary in this game in this episode. What I'll do, since this is the end of my recording session, I will do whatever I can in this episode. Oh god, I've forgotten about the motion sensor controls. Gyroscope. It's, I don't know, I think it's more a case of I don't know, moving in 3D space and getting the bobbles and going down low enough to get them. But what I'll do is, since this is the last episode in a recording session, I will do this as is, and I'll get as many as I can. And I'm going to put it to you. Should I do more? Should I do another episode of this? I don't really know. I haven't even done 1 episode of this. Don't get too excited, my friend. So I don't think we're really looking for anything other than maybe shiny things. We're going here for now. It's a good place to start. I don't know if we're immediately going to find legendary Pokemon. We're quite far away. We're in Ultra Space Wilds. Okay. Don't really know. Should I just save it now? Might be a good idea to just save it now just to be safe? I don't know. There are some interesting Pokemon in here that aren't legendaries. I don't really know any that are here, but there's a thing up here. Hello? Are you going to fight me? Is it a legendary bird or something? I don't really know. Should I just skip ahead until I find something important? That's not that important. It's a Yanmega. That's kind of cool. It's not really what I'm looking for. So I guess it ultimately means that the chance of me finding a legendary Pokemon is kind of small. I don't really know. Again, the fact that we found a wild Yanmega should be an indication enough that there are some groovy Pokemon in various parts of Ultra Space, but I'm not really after Yanmegas. Kind of a cool Pokemon. It's, it's like a bulky Yanmar, which loses a lot of speed. Now, for some reason, I'm on the Bulbapedia page, but it's more a case of, getting some slightly rarer encounters than standard Pokemon. So I guess we'll do this for a while, just because it's kind of enjoyable, rather than actively seek out every single legendary in Ultra Space, because, most of them we've seen before. In fact, all of them we've seen before, but maybe not on this channel, or in my capacity as doing playthroughs. Just, gyroscopic control. Gyroscopic controls are kind of okay, but even so, I think it's more a case of going through Ultra Space and trying to go right. Seems a bit trickier than I would have liked, but I guess that's okay. I presume, I'm pretty sure the colours are, we'll just go in here then. The colours have something to do with the speed I'm going, I'm pretty sure. So we're back here again. Didn't really want to be here. Maybe there's something else in here. Maybe if I go faster, I have a better chance of finding a rare Pokemon. Do I really want to save? I don't really want to save. I don't care that much. It's a flying Pokemon, which could mean anything. Could be a nice thing. It's just a Swellow. I don't care. But before we get too excited and too kind of deeply involved with catching Ultra Beasts, it might be a good idea to come over here. Now, this is in Heya City. There's like a building, which you can go quite high. I think it's an Ether Foundation room up there. But this is a Game Freak office. There's a Game Freak office in every Pokemon game, or most Pokemon games. There's a few things you can do in here. There's a sticker. That's kind of cool. Getting some stickers. That's kind of cool. I'm here for this, which is way more important. Let me show you the top secret document I've managed to acquire. It's regarding Ultra Warp Ride. Don't tell anyone I have it, though. Yes, I can change the controls. You know how fucking important this is? Don't want to use motion controls. Fuck the motion controls. Really? It's fun to slide around with a circle pad, isn't it? It's a lot more fun than using motion controls. So now we're back here, I can actually control my flight through ultra space, and that's kind of important because I did a bit of research while I was trying to find the building that lets me do that. A lot of people have been telling me to do that for a little while now, which is fair enough, but what I was reading about that is that what I want to be doing with Ultra Space is going as far into... Oh god, it's different. It's not quite flight controls. It's a little bit different to flight controls. It's actually inverse flight controls. That's okay, but... what I want to be doing is going as far into this as physically possible, so... And looking for a specific type of warp hole, wormhole, warp hole. Oh, slowing down. Oh dear. Keep going, Lunala. Does not matter, even slightly, what... form, if you have Lunala or Solgaleo, does feel like I'm going through these warp holes or wormhole things. I don't really want to be doing that. I want to be flapping around, kind of. Even then, I guess my issues with the controls weren't necessarily tied to the motion controls, and more a case of, you know, being able to control yourself at a certain amount of speed. Ignore these ones as well. They're kind of cool. But they're not that cool. It's really a case of how far you can go. Don't want that one. That's not good either. It's kind of cool, but it's not as cool as it could be. Oh no, electrical balls. Just want to be going as far through ultra space as you can, and trying to build up some speed, because might help you have some control or something about, you know, where you're going. It's kind of a lot of flying through ultra space. Is this exciting? I'm not sure. Have we slowed down to the point where no more fun ultra wormhole looking doohickeys are turning up? Because I need rings. I need rings outside of like that, but not like that, because we can go better than that. Might even be that. It's this one, because it's got 2 rings. 2 rings is good. 2 rings, I'm pretty sure means there's a legendary in here, which is kind of what I'm after. Don't know. 2,800. That's not bad. Let me save it now, because I'm more optimistic there's a legendary in here. I don't know what legendary. We're not going to catch all of them, but even so. I'd like to start somewhere with this. At least anywhere. It's not coming out of the sky, so it's not going to be Moltres, but it could be something even better. That's not a legendary. Oh, white one. Missed it. Fuck. The white ones, I think, have something to do with the Ultra Beasts, or Megalopolis or something. I read that somewhere. Not really sure I want them, because I'm kind of interested in... actually proper legendaries, not necessarily ultra beasts. I think it's all based on chance anyway, so even if you go into the fanciest looking wormhole... Oh god, I looked away, and they immediately put a wormhole in front of me. God damn. Okay, we'll just check this one. I'm not feeling entirely optimistic, but you never know. Could be something fancy. We've been here before. We could maybe start seeing some new environments at some point. That'd be kind of cool. Music is indicating that maybe it's just a fucking Grumpig. That's got a double. That might be nice. I can never tell. Double rings to me implies good things. Haven't been wrong so far. The number of light years is concerning, because I'm pretty sure we need to be further away in order to find anything good. I'm going to save again. Never done so much saving in my life. Rotom just constantly asks me to save. I'm actually listening to the guy. Maybe something nice? That's a Sigilyph. I know what that was. I saw the shadow. Oh, this is getting kind of annoying. Is it shiny? That might be shiny. Looks kind of cool. It is a shiny. Okay. That's not as surprising as it should be, because I know how the shinies work in this game, and it's actually kind of likely that you'll find a shiny Pokemon. It's surprisingly likely. I'm not going to freak out and say, oh my god, I found a shiny! It's not that surprising. Not really. I also have False Swipe, so even if I don't catch it with this, I can catch it with other things. Kind of a cool feature, I suppose. If you're hunting for legendaries, you can also find shiny Pokemon, which is weird, because I didn't try very hard to find that, in a way. I did hear that the shiny charm does not affect the shiny the appearance rate of these guys in any way, so that's cool. Maybe I'll find a nickname for it at some point when I give a shit, but not at the moment. Anyway, that's not so bad. I guess it's better than nothing, and better than... Not as good... Is that as good as legendaries? I suppose they have more value than legendaries. I'm just gonna keep going. Oh, a white one. Let's go for the white one and hope it actually takes me somewhere nice this time. The white ones are inherently rarer. Here we go. Found an interesting place. This is important, I suppose. This is how you find Ultra Beasts, because they are not as readily available in the overworld as perhaps you would like. And, you know, that's an interesting problem. It's not even that far away from where we are at the moment, so good time to save, especially now with my shiny Sigilyph, a Pokemon I don't really care for, but, you know, I guess it's kind of cool. So, I do not have many Ultra Balls. That's kind of an issue, but... I don't know, maybe I got some other balls as well, which are kind of decent against Ultra Beasts, maybe? I got False Swipe. False Swipe's good! What are we fighting here? I think I know what we're fighting here, but who knows? It's a rock. I'll sit down at the rock. It's a lovely rock. Oh, dear. There's a scary monster behind me. It's kind of spooky. Oh, no. It snuck up on me. It says Venom. It's not actually its name. It's something. It's Nihilego, which is... much better name, I find, but that's okay. Doesn't even have a name! Surely we'd start naming it now, considering I'd like to catch it now. I don't know. To be honest, I'm actually kind of enjoying this, because it's kind of weird, and feels like I'm hunting for stuff. Actually hunting for Pokemon and things to find, and I like that. I might do another episode of this, because it is kind of fun. I don't know if you're enjoying it as much as I am. Only like, you know, 10 minutes into the episode, but it's been 22 minutes in reality, because of course it has. So, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of entertaining. Maybe not entertaining, but it's entertaining to do without necessarily being entertaining to watch. Let's go with that. I don't know. That's kind of how I feel about that. You can't escape, Nihilego! Not going anywhere. Because I gotta move, which is kind of... Oh. It's alive! That's not bad. Okay. Let's start chucking balls in it. Might even be able to catch it with a Beast Ball. Who knows? Is it actually going to name it if I catch it? Considering it's still 3 question marks? It's not a name. I mean, if you were given that name at birth, I would feel sorry for you. Really would. Anyway, caught an Ultra Beast. That's not bad. So what we've done in 11 minutes is catch an Ultra Beast and catch a shiny. That's not bad. Everything considered. I mean, it's not particularly impressive. The shiny isn't particularly as impressive as it could be. My headphones falling off. They're not attached to my head quite as well as I would like them to be. Nihilego, yeah, poison rock type. Interesting thing you've done. Yeah, kind of cool. Don't know any names. You're going in a box. Gonna leave you there. But we're making progress. The next step is actually finding a legendary type Pokemon. Legendary type Pokemon? Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Oh, I went in one. Oh no, I kind of didn't really have anywhere to go. It did look good. It had 2 rings. That could mean anything. We're significantly further away. Oh, an extraordinary presence hangs in the air. That is encouraging. I went in here by accident. I want the record to say that for a start. But I kind of know which wormhole I want. I don't know if this was the one in the end, but you know, Rotom's talking about having a bad hair day. Like, get the fuck out, Rotom. Hey, it's that Pokemon. I know that Pokemon. Interesting that they show up as a silhouette, just to indicate that, you know, me saying that a dust cloud could be a legendary Pokemon. I now know how they take the form in this game. Let me restart my timer, because I didn't really think we'd actually be doing something with this. But hey, apparently we are. That's okay. Blathers might not be the best idea. Best Pokemon to have out, at least. We did save it, which is a good start. What will be good? I don't know. Maybe just a quick ball. I did buy a whole load of Ultra Balls, so I have got that going. I think I will do 2 episodes of doing this, because it is kind of fun. It's kind of a trial and error process, and getting better at going through Ultra Space it feels gratifying. I kind of like it. It's Regice, which I, for the longest time, genuinely called Reggie Ice. I don't know why, because I thought there were 2 eyes. No, because... you know, that's how all the other Reggies work. So it's an actual legendary now. So that's good. We've moved up in the world. What's a good... isn't it, like, really specially defensively bulky? So maybe I can hit it with a lunge and maybe not kill it. I don't know. I don't think it's completely weak in that stat. I just think it's stronger in the other one. Indeed, that's the case. You've also got Zap Cannon, which I always thought was a weird thing. It's got like a 50% chance of paralyzing, which is kind of cool, but it's a weird move for Regice and really any of the Reggies to have, because like why can you shoot lightning? It's kind of cool. Not gonna lie, it's kind of cool, but also kind of weird. With my many, which I'm using, I use my earnings as champion to buy 102 Ultra Balls. So don't fuck with me, I've got Ultra Balls for days. Which hopefully I can use to catch many legendaries. We're back doing this again, oh god. I remember, in a way, the thrill of the chase and trying to find it is more fun than actually trying to catch it. Because trying to catch it, you get to this point, then we just press Y and L. That's all I'm doing, or Y and A if you like, because, you know, until you know, the odds are in my favor, and that 6% chance just decides to, hey, how about it works for a change, like so. It's quite nice. Does feel kind of good, but, oh dear. Anyway, catching legendaries now. We're moving up in the world. I do not know what names to give any of these, because I'm not thinking ahead that far for, like, you know, it's Icicle Pop, man. I don't really know. I don't care. I can call him, like, Wriggles. Wriggles sounds weird. I'm not sure I'm comfortable with calling it Wriggles. I'm going round again. I have entered another warp hole which had 2 rings. What I'm doing, I think the 2 rings gave me the shiny Pokemon. So I think the best way of doing it is just concentrating on the warp holes that have 2 rings, because everything else just gives you some, you know, chance to find some slightly cool Pokemon. Also, the white ones are a good idea to go to. It's not really that impressive, but the white ones are a good idea to go to because they will allow you to find Ultra Beasts, and I haven't seen many of them. I should probably go through those because I kind of want to catch some Ultra Beasts. It's another white wormhole! We must go for the white whale in order to catch the ridiculous thing. Now, I did hear, this is new, which is fine, but I did hear that you can infinitely find Ultra Beasts in the Ultra Space, basically. Which is kind of interesting, because, like, you could catch many of them in the originals, but not infinite. This is likely to be, I forget who this is likely to be. It's probably Pheromosa, I would guess, just because of the coloration of everything. I do still have 1 Ultra Ball, which I suppose... Ultra Ball? Why don't Ultra Balls catch them, by the way? It's kind of cool. It's interesting, because a friend of mine went to Japan, and he brought back a sort of toy Beast Ball. I can sort of show it if I take a picture of it and remember to put it in the video. And on the side, it's called an Ultra Ball, which is kind of weird, because it's an Ultra Beast Ball or something. I don't know, we need Mudsdale, clearly. But I feel like that's kind of cool. It's kind of interesting. Like, I guess it's translated in such a way that it's an Ultra Ball or something. I don't really know. It's confusing to me, man. Pretty sure. Can we go across here? Okay. Oh, it's one of these. I didn't even see it. It's so, I wouldn't say camouflaged. Maybe? Gotta push something else? I'm a little confused. I didn't think there'd be puzzles in the Ultra Space. We just go across. Okay, and we get back that way. Okay. For not pressing the right buttons. They use the control pad rather than the control stick, because the control pad is a little bit more reliable. Looking for Ultra Beasts. Oh god, there are slightly more puzzles than really I would appreciate, video game, but, you know, you do you, I'll do me. We'll meet in the middle somewhere. And be a happy family. It even rhymes. Yeah, okay. Push this down, make some things happen. I can screw up these puzzles. Watch me do it. Oh god. We could do a surprising amount of work. Having just, like, gone through various ultra wormholes and thinking, hey, this might be a legendary Pokemon, might be a shiny Pokemon, and finding a fucking Nuzleaf. Having to do so much for this is such a jarring difference. I'm not sure how much more I'll do this episode, but I think I'll try and catch this, hopefully catch this, and then just, I don't know, maybe find 1 more legendary or something, or another shiny or something. I don't know, I could be doing this for a long time, and I'm kind of okay with that. It's kind of fun. It's kind of weird that we've got to a point in Pokemon now that there are other dimensions, and the game's, like, rolling with that, and is okay with that. It's kind of weird. I'm just going to keep pushing this. I feel like that might be a good idea. Can't really tell. I don't know. There's an Ultra Beast up here somewhere. Look at Machamp's, like, back and shoulder muscles. Good god. I guess he's got lots of arms. It's probably how that works. Okay. Can I fight something now? Can I save it now so I don't have to do all that shit again? Because I don't really want to do all that shit again. It's kind of took a long time. Hello? Heavy looking boulder. I'll call this one as well? You're gonna move this boulder as well? Is there any boulder? Okay. I guess you can. I guess you can. I shall stand back. Let you do this. It's kind of awesome. How strong is Machamp? Superhumanly strong. There's a Pheromosa in the distance. Looks an awful lot like Luzerne. I remember when people were saying that they must be related in some way. Even has like an Ether Foundation like design, like a crown or something, where it's not tendrils, but where other things come from, I suppose. So it's a bug fighting. So maybe having blathers is okay. Having blathers is a-okay. What I remember, a lot of the Ultra Beasts have like crazy weird stats, very strangely distributed stats in a way that makes them ridiculous glass cannons, like genuinely ridiculous glass cannons. It's a question mark. I know what it is. Pick me. I don't know. It's now got more speed. Pheromosa, just for the record, has crazy attack and special attack, even higher speed, virtually no defense or special defense. So it's one of those Pokemon. It can use lunge, which is gonna do some damage. Could do a decent amount of damage. I used that. Just means this won't do as much as it did before, but still does some damage, I suppose. I'm doing work here. Take it down slowly. Don't take too much damage. I don't know. I might just leave it here with the Pheromosa fight and then try and catch some more legendaries next episode now that I know what I'm doing. It's kind of a nice feeling. Let's change or something. I mean, let's just take the L. Let's just take the defeat or take the feint and come in with something else which can deal with a scary bug-type Pokemon. Oh no, it's got a Beast Boost. Now it's even faster. Does it need to be faster? I'd wager that it doesn't. Okay. Scarlet might be good just for taking some hits. Maybe using Feather Dance to check it slightly. Check yourself before you wreck yourself, okay? Otherwise, problems. Not that fast. It's also got Bug Buzz. It's going to do a lot of damage, but not that much damage. Okay, I am ×4 resistant to it, which is okay by me. If I use anything, any one of my moves, it's probably dead. So let's chuck the Beast Ball at it. If it doesn't catch it, I have 100 Ultra Balls. So I can always use that. There's a chance the Beast Ball does catch it. I think the chances with the Beast Ball are fairly good, but not that good. It does have a 45 catch rate, which is actually the same as Lunala, so there's a chance that anything could catch it. That's okay. Are you comfortable with me doing a couple of these episodes? At least one more? Because they're kind of fun. I won't lie, they're kind of fun. It feels like it's such a weird thing for Pokemon to be doing, and I kind of want to get more out of it than, say, one episode, because I've only caught a Regice and, hopefully, 2 Ultra Beasts. I'm pretty sure I can catch them with Ultra Balls. It's just a little bit less likely than with Beast Balls, you know? They're not quite Ultra Balls, they're the same name in Japan, in Japanese, that one, that language. Oh, I got an itchy head. Having a headset on for reasonably long time, trying to catch some Ultra Beasts. Oh, I got a cold as well, you know. It was raining here quite recently, so, you know, the weather's, it's April now. We can have April showers. That is justified by nature, so, you know, I guess that's okay. It can do that. I'm comfortable with that. You keep using Bug Buzz, I'll keep using Roost and ruining your day. And also making the episode a little bit too long, but that's okay. I fought Tapu Fini recently. That took a long time. And I'll make this one take an equally long time. Try and make it entertaining. Oh yeah. Not bad. Got some health back. That's got to be demoralizing, you know. If Pheromosa actually has like sentience as a Pokemon and can feel things like, you know, the pang of shame or something. Gotta see, you know, restoring all that health, having chipped it down so slowly. Gotta feel bad. You just jump in that Ultra Ball saying, you know what, it's not worth it. Resisting? Not worth it. Just getting that Pokeball, make things easy for yourself. I'm just putting that one out there. It's gonna take a long time, I feel. That's okay. We're here. Probably here to the end of the episode catching Pheromosa. I'm looking at its Bulbapedia page. It's got an interesting shiny variant where it's got like a black lower half, which is kind of cool. I like it. Pokemon Sun and Moon. Pheromosa has a catch rate of 255. Really? Was that a thing that happened in the first game? It had the 255 crazy high catch rate. That's kind of dumb. That's really dumb. Also, I'm realizing that it's like a sexualized, mildly sexualized cockroach, which is kind of weird. It's a little strange. Have Game Freak gone too far? Questions. I do like, though, that the, what am I thinking of? The Ultra Beasts are effectively a way, really? Oh, the Ultra Beasts are effectively a way of Game Freak designing weird-looking Pokemon that almost don't look like Pokemon, that can fit in with Pokemon, because they're, like, weird Pokemon. They're not really Pokemon. They are Pokemon, but they're, like, modified Pokemon. How many times in the last, like, 15 seconds did I just say the word Pokemon? I imagine it was quite a lot. I would say it was quite a lot. I caught a question mark! Yeah! Always wanted one. Really, really pleased to catch one. Nice. Liking it a lot. Anyway, so I'd like to do another episode of this, just because I know what I'm doing now, and I'd like to catch some more legendaries without necessarily catching Ultra Beasts. I could probably aim for all of the Ultra Beasts, and then try and get some legendaries on top of that, or some shinies on top of that. Something to be engaging. Do I want to call it a name? I'm going to call it Luzamine, because it's, you know, they're the exact same fucking person. Kind of. I remember the theories saying, hey, are these an example of Pokemon and people combining? Because it looks an awful lot like the Ether President, you know, gotta trust this lady who clearly isn't evil. Anyway, this has been Rabbit Luigi. This has been Let's Play Pokemon Ultra Moon. In the next episode, I'm sure we're gonna go find some more weird Pokemon in various parts of Ultra Space. And some of them might even be shiny, because that's something that just kind of happened. I didn't really try and make that happen. It just kind of, you know, didn't really work very hard to get a shiny, but I just got one, which I'm kind of okay with. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.